And we officially start once again at 3, 2, 1, bam. So the major change I did for this run yesterday is that I can save at a different point later on in the run for every single run instead of at gray. Where I saved before gray room. Before I saved before going into dreams. So I only had to go through dreams once, I only talked to Mary once. And all that fun stuff. And that'll save, I think, like, at minimum 3 minutes by itself, if not more. I'm on pace for an average enter split for me nowadays. Yep. Low 119. High 118 is my average nowadays. But this part's slow. 220. Gross. Ooh. Try not to take damage. Because I won't take damage in here. Oh, perfect. Perfect hide and seek. So the cool thing here is I can afford to take 1 damage because I only need 2 for the next area. It's just nice if I don't have to take it. I'm about, what, 3 seconds behind? My normal pace, 2. Only 2. But I don't have to take a hit here. I think one of my favorite parts about running this game was actually finding shit for all the random stuff in the run. Like, for instance, in that room I was just in with the blue portrait, I spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out what the most optimal path to go through that room was. If you have really good movement and aren't trying to do a run like this, the optimal movement is to go at the bottom. If you go from the middle, or if you go from that top area that I don't go through, it's slower and you're almost guaranteed to die. Like, almost guaranteed. And that's why I don't do it. I gotta save after eye drops. But, yeah. I mean, I basically did like a whole, like, thesis on it. Down, 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 left. There we go. It's not a bad maze, considering. Haven't done that in a while. Did it at my 29:31 world record when it was a world record for BOI. I forgot about that, too. Hey, Star. And thanks, man. This is going to be a good run with my reroute. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. Okay. Now I should remember to make sure I do all the other good. I have to do all the nice things after dreams. Ooh. How scary. And I hadn't saved since Maze, so actually if I had died there, I've been really pissed off. I didn't expect to get that kind of luck. Alright. Let's continue this minute ahead trend thing. Alright, I had to do all the nice things for Gary here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god. 6. Oh shit. I thought that was a shorter dialogue. Or a longer dialogue than that. Alright. Now what is that mannequin doing? Alright, there we go. That's all good. Alright, so this is where the reroute actually takes place here. Not this save, like at this save place, but the next save place for Eve. Once we're just with Mary, before we go back to Gary, is the first major save of the game for the run. And it saves so much time in the long run. I'm pretty good on my text management here, I must say. So we save here. Oops. We'll just save at this. We'll just split at this, the switch. It's just faster that way. Or better that way. There. So if you see my splits, my first ending I'm going to go for is APD. As I explained yesterday, out of the two worst endings, APD is the longest, which is why I do it first. And then when it comes to the three neutral ones, as I call them, Forbidden Portrait is the longest one, so I do that one first. And then for the last one, I do POR last, even though it's the longest one, because I feel like it's just a fitting end to the run. I said remember to save before it all. Because I deviate from 5 different endings for that. That one save, so... And I have to remember to move my cursor up. So actually what I'm gonna do something different from last run. This way I can't possibly forget to do it. I'm gonna save after I heal, going to go back to after I give the umbrella. Just to be safe, because I know that knowing me, I'm probably gonna spam it because I'm tired. Even though I've done pretty much everything else perfectly up to this point. But this isn't the before doll save. This is the precursor to the doll save. There we go. No, I can't possibly mess up. I did that in practice yesterday for this new route. Alright, go to the gas room. Okay. Actually, it's probably a good thing I saved there too, just in case I accidentally did die here. Now here comes the actual save that I need to make. I know exactly where the key's at. This APD ending is going to be slower just because I'm not going to try to get the key because I might accidentally leave the room. Actually, no, whatever. The key's here though. Yep. Yeah, I've done everything also to make her happy, so I just gotta do... Come on, let's go ahead and die, Mary. To me, this is a pretty boring ending because it dies because you have to wait. This is the only waiting ending. Everything else you have to go interact with something to finish the run. Damn. There we go. You know what's really sad? Is the world record for this run is 23:51, and I did all of the stuff I did, and I'm only behind that by 20-something seconds. I'll be 30. So maybe it is a lot slower. And that's APD. Damn it, did it again. It says to go to the right, not the left. Oh my gosh, she had 2 really short dialogues back to back. Oops, I did that. I'm gonna go hide in this one. Maybe they won't find me if I do this. Oh, I can't go hide. They're not letting me hide this time. Oops. This run's gonna be a lot faster. Actually, I know what I did differently than what I did yesterday. Because in yesterday's run, I made 2 saves at Gray instead of 1. And then I should have made 2 at the split up instead of 1. That way I could have had no chance of having a problem there. That's alright. I don't know how much time is going to be truly saved. I think I can save at least 3 more minutes. Might be more. I'm not sure. Hey, Rotten. Oh, dude, I got the same setup 3 times in a row. What the hell? But it probably means that Key's gonna be in the second one, because Key was not in the first one in the other times. Same RNG, right? Oh, what? Wow. Interesting. Okay. That doesn't happen very often, where I have a different answer to the same question twice. So hey, Ron, I made a reroute, and I'm already a minute ahead because I didn't die in that maze 3 times yesterday, like I did yesterday. So now I should probably save another 2 minutes, maybe 3. I'm not 100% certain yet how much I'm saving. I already rerouted it. It's just I've rerouted the run, so I'm doing another retirement stream because I found a better run and I'm not going out on a terrible run. When I figured out it could be better. Exactly. Alright. Mural just missed me. So yeah, this run will be shorter. It's gonna be at least a minute shorter so far, because I saved a minute over yesterday at the first 4 splits. Like I said, I don't quite know how much time the whole reroute thing is going to save overall, though. I'm gonna say at least 2 minutes, because I don't have to redo a couple of things. I'll say a couple things like, they're probably gonna save about 3 minutes. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna keep talking about it, and yeah, it's just kind of annoying to keep talking about it. But what the reroute does take out is me having to redo dreams. So basically, not having to redo the end of gray, which takes out dreams. I don't have to do merry conversation twice. I don't have to do wow, okay. There's a whole lot of stuff I don't have to do twice, basically. Everything from gray on, I don't have to do twice anymore. So, we'll find out. And it should be sub-hour. Don't have to talk to Gerald. You can't hear me again? I can't win with this mic. Oh, compared to the volume of the game. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, as long as you can hear and understand what I'm saying, I feel comfortable with that. I thought I turned down the game volume and turned up my mic volume earlier, but I guess I didn't do it right. Whatever, can't take it back now. Well, I'm gonna try something in a second. But I mean, you can still hear me, right? That's all I care about, honestly. Okay. That's all that really matters then. Boo boo. Burn it. This would have been a perfect opportunity to have a burn split 3 times. Then I kind of 1, 2, 3. That's alright. I know, right? But it's because I rerouted it, so I had to take away those times. There's been another game that I've rerouted that much to where I have to, I had to do that. This is the only run I've had to do it with, especially specifically this category. Every other route just stayed the same in general, so. But when you take away like a fourth of your splits, you kind of have to change your split layout. Oh god, you have no idea how annoying that would be. But unfortunately there isn't that I can possibly think of. That is not what I said. That is the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, if anything was found like that for HV2, then yeah, I'm gonna hate that. I'm gonna dread that day. Honestly. Because that means that the entire game would change. It's not like it hasn't already changed enough. As it is. And still be the same core game. Finding EAS was, you know, level 0 Basilisk. The earliest you go into Basilisk without... well... the lowest level you can go into Basilisk with right now, route-wise, is 15. If there's anything to skip anything, then it can be less. If we're able to skip Whomping Willow, then it would be, I think, 14? Level 14? But other than that, I mean, that's the only other thing I can think of is being able to skip Whomping Willow. And that even is only a 30-second save if you can do it timely. Because Whomping Willow fight, I think, is like 40 seconds. Oh, that's never happening. They require save and quit, and you know I'm so far against that. You know what I just realized I could have done? I could have saved in there. And that would save another, like, 15 to 20 seconds. Yeah, I can hear it. I don't know why it does that. It only does this when I'm streaming. It never does it for any other time that I use this mic. Because this mic is universal for me now. New. My other one doesn't crackle. But it's only when I stream. It's never any other time. Which is what's so annoying about it. And I won't have any other time to try to mess with it, either. This has been happening during the APD and stuff. I could have done it while I was waiting to die in doll room. I mean, how bad is it? I guess that's the question. Yep. Alright, give me a second. Okay, well that's a good thing. I have no idea what this mic does to us. Damn it, what the hell did I cross? And of course I go the wrong way. I'm meant to go to the left. Okay. That's alright. this be a sub-hour run? That'll be interesting. Ooh. That would have been interesting. I've never been hit by that before. Damn, I thought that would fix it. Oh crap, I haven't been counting. I have no idea how many times I've been counting. I think I'm at 7, and I'm meant to be at 6. Alright. I tried to fix it, and I think I made it worse. Didn't I? Of course I did. I'll just leave it alone. Whatever. I can't win. I'll just leave it alone. Okay, I'm definitely saving here. So I get through the Gary dialogue, because I'm definitely saving after this part right here. I really wish I could figure out why this makes this noise. It would alleviate like every problem I've ever had with this mic on the computer. Actually, why don't we burn this real quick? Okay, and now we save. Okay, good. I can get POR from this. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get POR. But I can. It's really annoying how my mic was just fine all the way up until I couldn't do anything to it. It's so annoying. Why couldn't this have messed up during WOG or APD? Especially APD. I had all the time in the world during APD to do it. Alright. This will be a sub-hour run. Holy hell. At least it should be. If I'm doing my math correctly in my head. And then I'm going to try to fix it during the credits for POR, and it's going to be completely fixed then. I gotta go slow through this dialogue up here. Let's go ahead and die, Mary. Jesus. I can spam through the first, like, 3 or 4. There we go. Last ending achieved. All I gotta do is just make sure that I don't, I was gonna make sure I jump through the painting, which I know the key for that one. From burn to ending, I do not remember what the time is. I'll be able to tell you if it's sub-hour after I'm done talking to Gary. It should be easily. This is a gigantic time save. In itself. Yeah, it'll be good enough for a retirement run. Oh, it rained while it rained while I streamed today. That might be what the storm was from. It rained outside. I'm gonna blame it on the rain. Alright, Gerald, hurry up. Yeah, this is a sub-hour run. Easily. Alright. Fade to black already. Jesus Christ. That should be a 59 something. It's gonna be a mid-high 59. This hour is amazing. Exactly. I'm extremely proud of this run. Oh, a new picture of my splits. That's a character from an anime I watch. Her name is Riko. She's in Love Live Sunshine. Oh, sorry, miscounted. 5847.